Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking another look at a game that is currently in early access on Steam. We're going to do things a little bit differently this time because my previous episodes we've looked at games that have been in early access for a little while, but today we're looking at Blightstone, which only launched onto early access within the last few days. So first of all, a big thank you to developers Unfinished Pixel for sending me a code. I decided to take a look at it as part of this series. It seemed to make sense as it's in early access. So without any further ado, let's dive into it. So Blightstone launched into early access on January the 20th this year. As for how long it's intended to be in early access, the initial plan is for between 6 to 12 months, but the developers do say that this could change depending upon player feedback. It didn't really seem to make sense to look at the Steam reviews because I'm actually filming this a couple of weeks before it even launches onto early access, so we'll skip over that, as well as the most recent update, again, because it's a new release. Instead, let's proceed to have a look at the content and roadmap. So far, at launch, the game features 3 full maps that you can progress through with all core systems implemented. There are currently 5 playable hero classes. I've played 3 of those myself, so hopefully as we get into the game a little bit, maybe we'll unlock more of those. There's also 38 enemy types and 3 main bosses. For the roadmap, developers say that throughout early access, they're planning to introduce 2 new playable heroes with the associated skill trees and also quests to unlock them, as well as new items, new enemy types, and new node events. Perhaps most significantly, they're looking at introducing a whole new act that advances the story and introduces completely new gameplay elements as well. In terms of pricing, it's launching at $16 with an initial launch discount of 20% for the first 2 weeks. So with all that said, let's dive in and take a look at Blightstone for ourselves. Okay, here we go. So, I have played the tutorial. I'd played the demo as well, so I kind of knew how to play, but it was a bit of a refresher. Plus, it has like a story reason for doing it, without getting into that too much. But then we're going to do a full run. It's got a little checklist of stuff you can do here. So I've met a secondary character, who I think we'll see a little cutscene with when I start the run. She introduces some sort of new thing that you can collect, and it has some meta progression attached to it, I think, although I haven't sort of investigated that any further yet. So let's do a run. Now, in terms of the voices, it's not voice. They kind of make the sort of type voices. I don't know if I can mute that. I might have a look at it once this cutscene's over, as I know some people find that sort of thing a little bit annoying. Ionur, to what do I owe this honor? I met your little heroes. Quite an interesting choice, Sander. Their accomplishments so far have been commendable. They improve with each passing day. Except when they do not. And you must turn back time again. Xander, it will grow exhausting, frustrating. You may well lose your mind. I will not. I have ample experience in matters such as these. Besides, I saw you gave them strands of time. Pray tell, what is your intent? I wish to aid you, Xander. I intend to reopen the Continuum Forge here, and with the aid of your little heroes, I shall collect all the strands of time I require. We do not need your help. Xander, do not be ridiculous. Of course you need me. I must go now, but mark my words. Remind your little people to gather the strands of time for me. I presume they possess no memory of their past journeys, correct? And yet you claim you require no aid. Farewell, Xander. Good luck. You shall find it necessary. So that was a secondary character I met in the prologue. She's right, of course, damn it. So here we go. So these are my playable classes initially. Heroes, this is no ordinary task. It is a true test of your mettle. One last thing. Keep a keen eye for strands of time as you go. Collect them well. Their power may prove decisive in ways even I cannot foresee. We'll bring strands of time, Xander. Good. Now it's time for action. Trail's clear. Alright, can I get into the menu? Pressing escape is not doing a thing. I don't really want to go back, because I think I might have to replay the cutscene. But here we can have a hero. So, if you didn't watch my episode on the demo, basically, we go out with these heroes. It's our job to escort this stone, this crystal, to the end. If it dies, run over. And that does happen, believe me, enemies will target it. You can imbue it with certain skills and passive effects and stuff which help. We start out with like a little wizardy guy. We start out with a huntery guy who's got like a dog, and this brawler guy. We can... Okay, so I don't have any of these strands of time left. I think I got 17 in the prologue. I need 50 to reopen that forge, so we're not doing anything there yet. These are kind of resources that will help us. It's a little... It kind of draws a little bit upon Darkest Dungeon in that when you camp, you can use the... Each hero has their own particular set of skills, which can heal you, can buff you, can do various things. And so it's like Darkest Dungeon in that regard, and you can sort of pay for them with each of these resources. They're quite hard to come by as well, so we kind of want to keep an eye on those. Now I earned a rune that I can give to my crystal. So I could give it this passive skill, fires 2 earth bolts at the end of the turn, each dealing 2 damage to random enemies. So that's every turn, that's quite good. Adds 1 crystal death ward and 1 party death ward per run, sorry. Crystal heals 3 HP after a death ward revival. So that prevents a player death 1 time, and then it heals for 3. I kind of like the every turn effect. Every hero can take a quick step per combat, free movement. I'm actually going to go with the hit 2 enemies. It's not huge amounts of damage, but if you can't quite kill someone off, that could be very valuable, just having that firing. Did I do that? Okay, that was that. And then this is... I think this is just showing you what skills you could roll at the beginning of the run to imbue your crystal with. So let's start that run. Yeah, so here we go. So, this is an active ability. Lightning Arrow. Shreds 1 armor, deals 3 piercing lightning damage. So that ignores armor as well. That's pretty good. Telekinetic Blast. Repels an enemy with 2.5 strength. Now you can push enemies into other enemies or explosive stuff or traps. So, pushing people around is definitely a tactic that can be good. Or you got a passive hit. 25% damage to nearest ally adventurer. That's pretty good, because I can make sure... I've got ranged characters. I could kind of make sure they hang around the crystal. But I think I'm going to go with the lightning arrow. It's quite nice to... Well, it's only 1 every 4 turns. So maybe I'll just go for the flat plus 25% damage on the nearest whoever it is. So here we go. As per your usual roguelikes, you got this... this is our first act of the story, basically. I've only played the demo prior to this in terms of a full run, so I've beaten this boss battle, but in the demo that's kind of the end of what you do. So I've never gone beyond this and see what lies beyond. We have a little map legend here. So we got fights, unknown, usually story event type stuff or choices to make. There we got stores. You can also kind of find stuff in the middle of these lines sometimes. Got an elite. In terms of planning our run, I wouldn't mind nipping into one of these. Doesn't seem hugely different, but we could maybe kind of hit a sharp and then hit another story event, perhaps. I'm going to avoid the elite for now, because I have done a couple and they're really tough, and you kind of end up half dead and struggle to beat the boss. Yeah, well, that's the... he wasn't Scottish before, he was Scottish. What should he be? A Cockney. Well, this would be boring. Yeah, no time for jokes, let's fight. Right, if I hit escape now, do I get to a menu? Kind of, but no options. Next time I'm on the main menu, maybe after this run, I'll have a look at certain settings. Now, interesting. So this boar is readying a charge, and it's going to happen after 1 more action on my part. So I can do one thing before that boar is going to hit this dog, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the... Well, not going to hit. I'm going to choose the hunter. I'm going to choose his trap. So I'm going to chuck a little trap down in its path, and it should just run over that and stop it dead. There we go. Take damage. Haha. It was pretty much his turn, because it's well, it does actually physically end his turn. We got other guys we can do, so I could charge this board. I could smack it into that other one. Let's do that. It uses up his turn as well, but it's not a bad little starting thing to do that. Now I have the crystal, so this... Oh, I didn't get the... If I could get him down to 2... it would kill him. So you can see I've got 2 little green pips. So I could, you know, I could choose to move. And you can see there kind of how far each pip will take him. You can also, there's like, you can kind of power special abilities with this star thing, but it's a little more harder to come by that. I mean, I could actually hit this boar straight up. I mean, I could hit him again, but like... Well... maybe it would just hit the other boar twice. I actually don't know which one it's affecting. I think that's suggesting it's affecting the wizard. So that's fine. And that's kind of my turn, honestly. So let's see what this boar does. He's probably going to attack the brawler. Okay, he actually did get hit twice, so that's cool. So he's attacked him. Now he's going to charge as well. After 1. I've run out of traps. I could grab him. And that's kind of cancelled his ability. And then I could headbutt, potentially, or throw him. I'm going to headbutt them. Meh. Now I could release. And then just give him a smack. There we go. And tell you what. Let's just hit him with one of these. There he goes. Now it can be very hard to avoid taking damage. And then healing is also quite few and far between. So add plus... Okay, so this is something it can do every 3 turns. Add 1 armor to an ally. That's interesting. Or shoot a ray that deals 2 holy damage to all targets. And things like Tainted, Undead, Blighted, and Demons, which we will encounter a lot of, all of those, are vulnerable, receiving 100% plus damage. That's actually going to do 4. I might take that, actually. See, we get some resources. I can also choose to take a bit more food or a bit more scrap. I don't have a lot of scrap, so I am going to take that, actually. Right, so, yeah, I was going to do the unknown event, I think, next. Yeah. Oh, no, not you. Yeah, we got some undeads here. Zombie, armored skeleton warrior. Now it does say armored. Has he? Yes, you can see above his health bar there. There's a little pip. I can't zoom in any further, but we've got a couple of those in this half zombie. So I think the way the armor works is it even says it reduces incoming damage by 1, up to 3 armor. So if I was to say, oh, I can kind of ricochet it as well. If I was to hit both these guys. Oosh. Right, now I could send the dog to attack someone. I lose the dog a lot though, just he's very vulnerable. What I might just trying to see if I can smack him into him or if I could. Yeah, I don't think I can throw... Tell you what. Let's just get one check. Now, what I might do is throw... Well, let's shoot an arrow first. Let's shoot you. Now, that's reviving, so he will come back with a limited amount of health. As I've killed him, I think I might put the trap down there, assuming that guy's going to kind of come through that little gap. I'm going to lure my dog a little bit closer. I'm going to send the dog... I can't do it this turn, but I'll send the dog next turn to maybe finish off that half zombie. Meanwhile, I don't really get this one. Binds 2 characters. Each receives an extra 50% of the damage and healing. Well, it can be good for healing, but I don't have any healing skills at the moment. It's the receiving an extra 50% of damage doesn't seem great to me, if I'm honest. Let's see, I think I might just This looks like it's not getting over the trap, doesn't it? You see, there is friendly fire as well, so the angles can be a little bit misleading. Yeah, still not hitting that. Still not hitting him. I can aim for that, but it looks like he's going to hit the one I actually want to hit. Oh, maybe not. But that has stopped him reviving, so it was fine. And I think that's pretty much it for my turn. Oh, oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. He should be quite slow. He's only half a body. Yep, and he got killed by that. That's good. So, I just want to send the dog off to show what he can do. You can go kill that. He can... Ah, yeah, he can't kind of do a melee hit with it, but that's okay, because we can come in with this guy. I think that's it. Is that it? He's reviving, so I might need to just get a little damage on there to stop that happening. And that's it? Yeah. Okay. That's not going too bad. I took a little bit of damage, but it's okay so far. Now this is for the Brawler. Increased movement could be good. That's a passive. Or you can see he gets that sort of free star ability here. Deals, one use per combat, I think that is. Deals a damage, adding blind 40 in a cone radius of 6.5. And we can see on the right here, that reduces enemy accuracy by 40%. I kind of like the extra movement, I'm not going to lie. Let's see, so both of those would be quite good. I'm going to take the booze, though, knowing what I know about the camping skills. Now, I can go into the inventory here. So we've got this skill elixir. Upgrades the rarity of any skill of an adventurer. So who kind of has a skill that we would want to increase? I can't... Okay, so we put that on him. Okay. So his sort of arcane ray, 2 AP, that's all the same. It's going to do 2 more damage to people. Telekinesis, increased range and strength a little bit. The arcane spark, which is kind of his main ability, which he can use twice per turn with no cooldown, gets an extra damage. So I think that's kind of his default attack, and he can do it twice in a turn, so it's actually adding 2 damage to him, basically, isn't it? So that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to be heading into a fight. Doesn't really matter, but I think I'll go this one just to maybe present alternative options. Look at those rocks, something's off.
Get out of our forest! Strangers are not welcome here.
Stay. The forest has no master. You're welcome to try to stop us.
Say no more.
Oh, what we got? We got druids. Huh. Okay. Is that the only 2 we got? I guess it is. Now, I guess potentially if he could... I think that's just a passive, yeah. I'm wondering if I can grab her and throw them together. That ray from the stone will... Yeah, if I kind of do that, they'll both take a little bit of damage and also be kind of positioned that the ray from the stone can hit them both. So if I do this now... Yeah, we see? Cool. Okay, okay. So, druid... Wow. That was a crit, I think. That wasn't, but I think we should be able to take care of her with an arrow now. Nice. Easy peasy. Hey, that was smooth. Okay, pick one. This is equipment for the hunter. So camouflage suit. Add 20% dodge and 2 life points, or adding 10% damage. Now, the thing about the... Well... the thing about the damage is he probably does, what, 6 standards? That's adding, like, half a damage point. But we can get better weapons as well that can stack that. I will take the damage. Killing enemies quickly is definitely a good thing to do. Their bodies are a final gift to the soil they cherished. Now we're going to camp. Oh yeah, so we're going to, first of all, put on your equipment in there. There we go. Oop. And then we're going to camp. So we're going to see the camping skills. So we chuck on some wood on the fire. Everyone gets some food. So a couple of characters need some healing if we can manage it. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, so this uses 3 beers. We have 7 currently, but it's going to do 4 healing to ally adventurers. I can't remember if that includes himself. It does, yes. So he's 1 off maximum. He's on maximum. That's pretty good. We don't need to worry too much about the healing. Now we have a 10% chance of like a random event, which probably is us being attacked. I can throw another wood onto the fire to decrease that by 10%, or we could maybe do a skill instead. Let's see what we can do down here with the crystal. It actually doesn't need healing. Now, 20% damage to a character for the next day. That does use 3 beers. I'm loath to use that because that's kind of our main way of healing these guys. I could use 3 of our cogs to reduce that thing. Yeah, we don't need the self-heal. We don't have any blight damage yet, but we'll take some here. This could be good. This doesn't cost us anything. It's a random map info, so this is kind of give us what I said about seeing stuff in between the nodes. I could get some more wood. That might not be worst idea. I could do that, and then we could chuck a wood on there just to reduce the chance of that to 0, and then we'll get a bit more wood. Now I can still do something here with the stone. Yeah, I'm still loath to... Yeah, I don't really need to use any of that now, so I think I'm just going to sleep. So we get the 10 blight. Oh yeah, map insights. What have we got? Ah, you see there's treasure there. And that's cool, because that's one of the ways we can go. So yeah, I think we start off with this fight, and we'll hit that treasure afterwards. Assuming we survive. We might not. But generally, I'm okay at getting to the boss at least.
Your time's come.
Or time to take lives. Okay, we got some explosives on this map, which should present some interesting opportunities. So, with the telekinesis, I can target this barrel, and I can make all of that happen. Let's do that. There we go. So we got rid of one completely. We've done some pretty good damage on others. In terms of the stone's ray, I can actually hit both. So let's do that. Now, I think what I can do, I might do the grab and the throw. That'll kill her. He's still alive, but I can use the wizard to, say, finish them. Now we got her. She's probably going to run in, so I could use the trap. But I'll shoot her first. And I'll just leave the trap. She might go up towards him, you see, but I'll just put the trap there. And we'll end the turn. Oh, she's dead. I forgot about that. It's just as well, because I think he was smouldering. There was a chance he might have caught fire. Okay, so what we got? We can add a new skill. 1 AP, ends turn. Shoots a projectile that deals 4 arcane damage with a 30% critical chance. It chains one. Now, chain. The damage and effects delta are propagated X times to the nearest relevant target. Okay, okay. That could be interesting. It chains once. So maybe you can upgrade that to do more. The critical damage... That's 20% critical damage. I was going to say, we got a 40% chance of a crit, I think. I'll take the extra skill. Now, low on wood, the herb. Yeah, I'll take the... Got 5 of each, haven't I? I'll take the wood. Okay, so let's... if I click this, we should stop and get the treasure on the way. There we go. We got... Okay. So that's the same thing I was offered before, but we've also got a new bow, which adds a further 10% damage. So now we're at plus 20% damage with the previous gear that we took. And 10% accuracy. So I think I'll take that. I can go and equip that. What's this thing? Transforms one piece of equipment into another. Now, if I remember right, I can't use that on my default stuff here, so I'll save that until after we've gone to a shop. Or gain something else I'm not that keen on, perhaps. But let's do this event first. Then I think I'll hit a shop. There's a glimmer in the glass ahead. Could be treasure or a trap. Let's search for interesting items. Ah. We knew this would happen, and yet here we stand. Quit whining. Blades up. Alright, damn, these guys are a little bit tough, actually. These now... yeah, this guy will explode, which isn't great. Let's have a think. So I'll shoot him. Let's get the dog to do a little attack. Now he's bleeding, so he'll actually die, I think. Can I call the... I can't call the dog back. I'm wondering about throwing him into him. Doing that, perhaps. This one will explode. Need to get a bit closer. Saying I've only got 50% chance to hit, probably because of the long grass. We'll go for it anyway. We did it. Ah, he didn't explode. I think maybe they detonate themselves. But he didn't have the chance to do that. So, oh yeah, oh, didn't quite die. But he did. My little doggy! He's poisoned. Now it receives 4... Ooh, okay, that's not good. So just reading about the poison. Receives 4 damage at the start of the turn and reduces movement a little bit. Okay. Hang on, let's see if we can punch it. Ah, it's going to explode, is it? What I might do then is grab you, throw you. I kind of want to do it so that it doesn't hit me. Yeah, so he didn't he didn't take any more damage from that. Let's take this. Yeah, we didn't get it, you see. If we can get him down to 4, he should die. So we need to do 7 damage. But I think we'll do that. And what I'll do is summon you back. We'll shoot him. Yeah, there we go. Took a bit of damage with the poison and bleed, but could have been worse. Did we get anything good? Is the question. Okay, this is our crystal. Burn. Deal 1 fire damage and adds burning for 2 turns. Receives burning is 2 fire damage at the start of the turn. Affected entity is a... Now, I had... I did this once in the demo. And, like, it was a map much like this with tall grass and stuff. And if you have a burning character in the tall grass, the whole thing ignites. It's like Far Cry 2's fire mechanic. And it killed half my guys because they were standing in the grass. Yeah, so affected entity is a fire source and adds burning on contact. Yeah, it can be quite chaotic. Or shredding acid. Shreds 2 armor and deals 2 piercing acid damage. I think that's probably the one. Let's go with that. So I've got quite a lot of bread. I think I'll take... Well, yeah, I'll take the wood. Alright, so we're here. I think we hit a shop. How much money have I got? I've got 27 gold. Doesn't seem like a lot. I could do a fight and then... Yeah, okay, we'll do the fight and then the shop, I think. In case we get any more gold from it. Ooh, we got bandits.
We've protected this place. If you want to cross, you'll have to pay up.
It's 8 gold. Tempted to just avoid conflict. Sure, no problem. We'll steer clear of you and your precious village. Now we can, yeah, so we're going to lose an AP, but I kind of only really need to heal. Oh, right, 20% though. So I've only got 2 AP, but we're going to use this beer one to heal the damage. Anything does it doesn't heal the dog. I can add a wood to the fire, which I will do. You can actually keep doing it, so we're going to add those. The crystal doesn't need any healing still. I guess I could have done that, but it does use the scrap. I could heal the dog. He's missing 4 HP. Should I heal the dog? I don't like it when the doggy dies. Yeah. Heal 5 blight to self. So at the moment, I think they got 10 each, haven't they? And what does it use? It doesn't really matter. Fine, hunter. There we go. All right. We don't get any more money, but that's fine. Okay. So you can buy resources, food, beer, etc., but mainly equipment. Now on sale, I could add 10% damage to the wizard. The brawler, add a strength. When hitting, it deals +2 damage. That feels pretty good. That's going to be all our money, though. Whereas for 12, I could add 10% damage to the both of them. And then I'd have, what, 15 left? That's 2 life points to the wizard. I don't mind that. I think we'll do that. And that leaves me with 3 gold. I think we'll get a beer because that's kind of what we used to heal with. Sell. Just a couple of things. I'd like to get another one of these. So I think you need 3 for that healing effect. Okay. Let's equip that stuff before we forget. There we go. So, yeah, +2 life points on him. That's pretty good. He's got 15 now. And the scepter. So he's doing a bit more damage. And then we got the brawler. Upgraded his clothes. So he's doing a bit more damage and got some dodge. Do I want to change anything? I mean, you know what? I could change this and potentially get something much better. Let's give that a go. I'm going to do, yeah, that. Select the adventurer you want to transmute the item into. I want another wizard thing. I guess that. Bit of healing. Fine. Yeah, I think I lost out on that one. It's a bit of a gamble, obviously, but you never know. Might got something really good. Now this is, yeah, iron ore again. I think you always meet her before the boss fight. I see slow but steady progress, traveller. It's only a matter of time. You'll succeed. In the meantime, take some help for these little people as their task is encomiable. What does that mean? Ooh. I'd have bought that if I'd known that was coming up. I don't really like them reduces 20% accuracy on this, but it does make it much more damaging. I think I should take it. I could have... Thank you, big person. Ugh, let's go. Okay, so you can see I haven't quite got to my 50 strands of time, but hopefully we'll get there. I mean, I guess I should equip that, but if I get the chance to transmute it, I might. Oh, he's not actually using that yet. There we go. Okay. I don't think we're in amazing shape for the boss fight. Well, we're not too bad because our health's pretty good.
Hello, I just saw a gnome heading into the forest over there. I don't want any trouble from that little pest. I'm getting out of here.
Farewell, I guess. Now, I've done this a couple of times looking for the gnome. One time I got into a fight, and the second time it was actually... We found the gnome and it was quite cool. Oh, we should find that gnome. I'm interested to see if there's which outcome we get, and if there's a different... Oh, we got the gnome!
Good day. Hi, hello, I like you.
Right, we all like you, don't we?
I'll give you a gift. Pick one. I like you a lot.
Oh, that was that was intense. All right, so we can... Or... well, that kind of counteracts the accuracy debuff we've got using this weapon, so I will take that. And now that's just 30% damage with no downside. Cool. Alright. Oh, I keep doing that. Alright, let's go into the boss encounter. Oh, this is different.
There they are.
Normally I just face this guy.
Heroes right in front of us.
Oh, look at that. Big guy brought a laugh track.
I need no one. I'll prove it. Watch this.
Oh.
See? Who needs anyone now?
Yeah, well, that was dumb. Appreciate you clearing out your fan club, though. Next time, maybe die with them. Just a thought.
I'm going to enjoy killing every last one of you.
Carantos. Yeah, so he's got this 5 actions until he charges thing, which is gonna suck. Because he always kind of hits this crystal. I don't know if I can grab him. So he's got this, he's got some stuff going on. So resilience, stun and confuse status are applied as slow to this character. 20% of the damage dealt is also blight. Yeah, he's got these 2 armor pips. Now, have I got something that cuts through the armor? I've got the acid attack, haven't I? Shreds 2 armor and deals... So I think that's probably worth doing now. So get rid of his armor. And that's going to be helpful. Now, I don't know... What I'm thinking is I don't know if this trap stops him. I think he just rolls over it. I want to get out of the way of his thing. 3 actions. I'm going to bring my dog over because I don't want him getting killed. 2 actions. I'm going to throw the trap down. Now with the brawler, kind of want to grab him. Is that saying he's going to hit the trap? There we go. We've halted his thingy. I can't throw him because I don't have the action points. I could headbutt him. Or just kind of keep him held. Well, let's headbutt. Cool. Okay, so he's not charging at our thing now. So let's switch to the wizard. It doesn't look like I'm doing any friendly fire, so I think I'll just... And we'll do another one of those. Good, good. Okay, so I think... Oh yeah, just the ungrab. I'm going to leave him grabbed though, I think. Come on, the dog to move away a little bit. Kadoosh. Okay. Damn. What happened there? Is that because he hit the trap? That might be because he hit the trap. Maybe I grab him again. He's still charging, it looks like. Okay. Do it again. It's getting very low. So's Karantos. Okay, so what could we do? We could... I think let's shoot. The dog in. Can I do 10 damage to him? Okay, no friendly fire. Another one of those, and he's dead. Wow. Okay, that's the best I've had it in that fight. No one died.
Well, it wasn't clean, but we did it.
I don't know what else he said there. Oh. Okay, what do we get? A swift action removes the cooldown of shot skills. I don't have any shot skills, though. We could gain one. Shoots 3 projectiles with less accuracy that deal 5 damage each. That would be more of an investment in our skills in the future. Unless he... Can he shoot every turn? I'm not even sure he can. Tell you what, I'm going to take the quick reload because I can't remember how that works. So every 3 turns we can add an armor to an ally. Could be good. I think I prefer that to the burn. Like I said, this can just get so chaotic and can just be as much of a hindrance as a help. So... heals 1 blight at the end of combat. I mean, it's not amazing, but... That would be a downgrade, so I think we'll take that.
Damn you all! Kill me then. Changes nothing. You're just another dead thing walking.
Magic always wins in the end. A pity you couldn't see it. Alright. Cool. Ah, yeah, so we got a whole new map now, which I have not seen this at all. Never made it this far, having only played the demo. Okay, interesting. But that's possibly a good point to leave it. I mean, I don't know if I go into a battle here and it's going to be... The difficulty is going to be so ramped up I die instantly. Always a possibility. But if that happens in the next episode, we'll go out and do another run. So yeah, we'll come back and do that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a bit more of this act. Hopefully we can make it past a few fights. Anyway, maybe we can get to another shop, even though I don't currently have any money. But yeah, I'll just say thanks very much for watching this first episode then of our early access look at Blightstone. As I said, it's out available now on Steam. Came out on the 20th of January. I mean, you've seen for yourself. I don't think there's any bugs that I've seen at all yet. Mostly what they're doing throughout early access is continuing to add content, more heroes, more items, more enemies, more bosses, more story stuff, more nodes, lots and lots of everything. But, you know, it's currently on 20% discount for the first 2 weeks since launch, so if you're interested, maybe check it out. I'll have a link to the Steam store page in the video description if you're interested. But hopefully you'll also come back tomorrow and see how I get on in this Act 2. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, as I hope you have, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the game so far. And a big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It's hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining early access to the videos I put out, that'd be fantastic. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye for now.